Alexander Grishuk, born October 31st, 1983, rating 2773, 8 points out of 14 after winning 3, drawing 10, and losing 1 game. The winner of the tournament. What else is there to say? As is known, no one judges winners. Alexander played creatively, showed good play. Everything was wonderful, but I just can't understand where did all those horrible Tate knots come from. The most interesting ones were in the games Grishuk-Dominguez and the last round game Aragnan-Grishuk. Those kinds of positions are very hard to save on the flag. Respect and congratulations to the Russian Grandmaster. By the way, such almost perfect play in hard conditions is a sign of wonderful form. Ivanchuk's fans will forgive me, but Alexander deserved first place. Of course, the second round robin wasn't led perfectly by him. There were some mistakes. For example, in the game Grishuk-Anand, Alexander didn't realize a big advantage, and in the game Grishuk-Dominguez made some serious mistakes. But it's impossible to play without some mistakes. And the fact that Alexander didn't have a single win in the second round robin doesn't say anything. Battle was everywhere, and for that we thank him. That way we say that Alexander absolutely deserved to win. By leading the first round robin better than any words can say, Grishuk slowed down a bit for the second half, but that was still enough for first place. Hooray! Vasily Ivanchuk, born March 18, 1969, rating 2779, 8 points out of 14 after winning 2 and drawing 12 games. Tying for first and second place is a great result. I'll be honest, Ivanchuk deserves first place. Symbolically, Vasily became the winner of the tournament by the Berger coefficient. As everyone probably already forgot, in the first round robin, Ivanchuk as a minimum missed a point. Games Ivanchuk-Anand and Ivanchuk-Dominguez. So the Ukrainian Super Grandmaster finished with big room for error, so to say, since he was the only participant to finish without a loss, and that says a lot. Looks like the tactic that Vasily used was to completely condense the position. A good example of that is the game Grishuk-Ivanchuk. So what kept him from getting first place? No matter how strange it might sound, lack of aggression, more active chess, maybe even more thirst for a win. He needed just a bit more, and maybe luck, without which it's very hard to win anything. In any case, we congratulate the Ukrainian Grandmaster with a great result. Magnus Carlsen, born November 30th, 1990, rating 2776, 7.5 out of 14 points after winning 3, drawing 9, and losing 2 games. The last in the top 3. Of course, the main hero of the second round robin, which he led beautifully. Every game was interesting, a commentator's dream. Especially powerful was the win against the winner of the tournament, Grishuk, and a good win in the dragon variation in the game Dominguez-Carlsen. But at the same time, there were solar eclipses, Carlsen-Aragnan, Carlsen-Wang Yu, Carlsen-Radjabov. Besides, they were hardly explicable. The last listed game didn't let Carlsen, with the result of the last round, get first place. What can I say? Simply unlucky, that's all. All in all, Magnus can record this tournament, especially the second half, into achievements, if not by result, then definitely by creativity. Vishy Anand, born December 11th, 1969, rating 2791, 7 points out of 14 after winning 2, losing 2, and drawing 10 games. Fourth place, 50%. What can I say here? Not much. In the overview of the first half of the tournament, I wrote that the world champion doesn't have enough stability. In the second round robin, Anand showed 100% stability, though there were no wins. But he could have lost in the game Grishuk-Anand. The 50% result is logical with the play. There weren't any interesting moments. Maybe only in the first half the game Anand-Radjabov was a very good game. Well, we'll wait for champion-like play of the Indian Grandmaster in other tournaments. Now let's move into the minus category. Honestly speaking, I don't know who to put in next. If we count the number of wins, Aragnan should be 5th. But then how do we divide Wang Yu and Radjabov? They have the same number of wins. So I won't reinvent the wheel and just set up the order given on the official side of the tournament. and let the participants forgive me if I made a mistake. Timur Rajabov, born March 12, 1987, rating 2761. 6.5 out of 14 points after winning 1, losing 2, and drawing 11 games. Tied for 5th through 7th place. If not the first round robin, really, the first round robin seriously affected Timur's ending result. On the other hand, if not Carlsen's said miss, Timur would be on 7th place all by himself. Though probably the biggest reason for such bad result is the loss in the first round in his classic opening to the world champion. If everything worked out differently and the spirit was different, the motivation would have been different too. On the other hand, Rajabov did manage to get in one shot, Rajabov Aranyan. But there was much more mistakes and misses. Well, losses happen. The black line will pass. We'll get to the white one. Let's wish Timur to recover quickly and get back to his highest level of play. Wang Yu, born March 31st, 1987, rating 2739, 6.5 out of 14 points after winning 1, losing 2, and drawing 11 games. Tied for 5th through 7th place. His situation is a lot like Rajabov's, same unlucky first round robin, the same result, though he was somewhat stronger in the second round robin. I really like the blockbuster Carlsen Wang Yu, but besides that, not many moments that stand out. Comrade Wang Yu, you have to play more actively, then the masterpieces like the one against Carlsen will become regular. Levon Aranyan, born October 6, 1982, rating 2750, 6.5 out of 14 points after winning 3, losing 4, and drawing 7 games. Tying for 5th through 7th place. The main anti-hero of the tournament. With a good start, he lost the fateful match Grishuk Aranyan, and later everything went haywire. The game just wasn't happening. But I want to say thank you to Levon. Just look at the numbers. 7 games that ended with a result. Chess with a lot of battle. That's the result. Well, there are flights and there are falls. I really hope that Levon will win the next tournament with the same result-bringing game. Linares Dominguez, born September 23, 1983, rating 2717, 6 out of 14 points after losing 2 and drawing 12 games. 8th place, what can I say? I will quote myself. The new face of the elite isn't playing his best chess here. It's possible that he's still having a hard time battling at such a level with so much pressure. For now, his games aren't all that colorful. During calm battles, the Cuban Grandmaster makes many mistakes. In the games like Dominguez Grishuk, Aranyan Dominguez, and Ivanchuk Dominguez, but though in that last game there was a tight knot. And he didn't use all of his chances in the game Dominguez Wang Yu. From that we can make one recommendation. Linares needs to bring his sharper play. And what do we see? After the second round robin, the same result. The games didn't change much. A good example of that is the game Rajabov Dominguez with very harsh commentary. But there was also the very interesting game Dominguez Carlsen. I was very pleased after looking at it. Dominguez has a lot ahead of him. His life is only starting. I really wish him new wins and beautiful games. So that was a short summary about each player individually. I remind you that this is my own opinion. I want to turn the audience's attention to the second video about the Super Tournament in Linares. It has some of the very interesting statistics of the tournament. The material for those videos was provided by Chessbook.com and presented to you by Scober Chess. Thank you very much for your attention. Have a good day.